Hey there, welcome to Lunch Break Reviews Comic Minisode. Need a quick break from work? You've come to the right place. Here we take a comic from the realms of awesomeness and break it down for you lunch break style. I'm Bradley B10, your self-proclaimed Emperor of Awesome. Let's jump right in and see if today's pick is worth a bite. And that pick today is Absolute Wonder Woman #2. And this is a DC comic written by Kelly Thompson and art by Hayden Sherman. We'll find out where its place forever will be held on the lunch break point system shortly. But to get there, we got a synopsis to go through and some good reviews because I couldn't find any bad ones. So here we go. Here's this quick synopsis. Thompson and Sherman's red-hot reimagining of Wonder Woman unleashes monster mayhem. Gateway City has never seen anything like the Harbinger Prime, the enormous, ravenous monster that has just risen from the depths of the ocean to darken its shores. But the Harbinger has never seen anything like the unstoppable Diana, Princess of the Underworld. So Comic Book Roundup has this rated with the critic rating at an 8.9 with a user rating at a 9.1. I gave it a 9.0 on their rating, and that is from Nerd Dad Brad. Check that out. This data for today, the 3rd of December. The absolute titles are all amazing. Wonder Woman is no exception. I really love the voice that Kelly Thompson has for Diana. I love how she put the perfect amount of nostalgia of the character and bringing her own flavor into it. We get to meet Steve Trevor in this issue, and it was a perfect meet cute. Got to talk about Hayden's art. Wow, I really dig the style. This is the most badass version of Wonder Woman to date. Awesome. I have a 9.0 from Das Boy, dated on the 27th of November. Similar to what Pia Camoran mentioned in the previous issue. But what I like about this is Kelly Thompson's character writing. This isn't Wonder Woman talking like she's from the 1800s with Shakespearean thoughts and dialogue. That feels stilted, wooden, and dry. This is Diana Prince talking like a normal person who feels empathetic, earnest, and wise. Her chemistry and dialogue with Steve Trevor immediately makes me latch onto her. She's gentle and kind, but she is not a pushover, and she will stand her ground if people test her patience. The art and coloring work super well. I honestly believe that Absolute Wonder Woman is the best one coming out of the Absolute universe, which is a relief and makes me happy since Wonder Woman often gets pushed to the side in the main comics in favor of Batman and Superman. I'm excited to see how this goes on. Kelly Thompson truly understands who Diana Prince is as a character, considering Wonder Woman as a character has been in limbo ever since the DCEU ended. Good points, man. I dig it. I don't think it's the best, but I think that they're all really good. So I couldn't tell you what I think the best absolute title is, whether it's Batman, Superman, or Wonder Woman. I think right now I'm really digging the Batman, but man, that absolute Superman #1 was phenomenal. So anyway, let's do another good review. This is a 9.5 from Kitty Nunn, dated on the 2nd of December. All of the strength and power that Tom King fumblingly reaches for in the main title, but with a consistent tenderness and intimacy that gives its depth and meaning that the main book lacks. And what incredible art. Sherman's work here feels like Mobius working over panel layouts by J.H. Williams. And while Thompson's always rock solid character work is an easy to credit for the warmth of the book, which could easily have been ickily grimdark in lesser hands, Sherman's lively and empathetic faces are what really seal the deal. This creative team is everything I'd hoped for and then some more. Well said for another good review. This is a 9.0, a Hex 28 from the 28th of November. This is how you get readers into strong female characters. You treat them as such. Don't infantilize them. Infantilize them. Infantilize. I can't talk. They can still show weakness and vulnerability, softness, like she exhibits with Steve, and easing him into his realization he's in hell. This Diana is about as strong as I've ever seen her. She is sure of herself and her desire to protect those she can. To be graceful, confident, and immersively powerful, a total badass. It's everything Wonder Woman should be. That is 100% right on, Hex. I 100% agree with you. Well said. So where is this going to go on the lunch break point system? Just a little recap. There's 5 categories for up to 5 points each. We're going to start with the main course. How satisfying is the comic overall? For me, it was very satisfying. I'm going to give this a 4. I think that I'm reserving 5s. 5s are going to be hard to get, but a 4 is, I think it deserves it. 4, side dish. Supporting elements like art, letters, and colors. Do they add the right flavor? Yeah, they really do. This one, I did give it a 5 for that. Steve Trevor, we got a little bit of Cersei in there. You read the book, you'll know. Spice level. Is it exciting or intense? How much does it keep you hooked? Well, man, I was hooked the entire time. So I gave this a 4. I gave this a 4 out of 5. Leftover appeal. Would you want to read this again, or does this fade fast? I'm absolutely going to read this again. I'll probably read it again right before I read number 3, just to get all caught up. So I'm in that a 4. And dessert, the extra special, something that makes it memorable. Are you getting the next issue? I'm getting the next issue, so already that's a 3. If I'm gonna get the next issue, it's a 3. But will I? Is it a 5? No, I want to see what happens a little bit more. So I gave it 4s across the board, except for side dish. I gave it a 5, which gives it 21 points. Now, is there a chance for it to get more points? Yes, there is. I have a snack factor. Quick, fun, and easy to digest. It absolutely was, so I gave it a point for that. There was also a lunch crowd, broad appeal to for all audiences. Sadly, I don't think it is for all audiences, because there's dumb people in the world. And break room talk sparked conversation long after viewing. I don't think it fits there as well. I don't think that everybody's been talking about Steve Trevor outside of DC fans or comic book nerds like us. So there it is, 22 points on the lunch break point system. And it is, let's take a look on every comic that I've done so far. Absolute Superman, I gave it 24 points. Batman number 154, 18 points. Absolute Batman 22, or Absolute Batman number 2, that is at 22 points as well. G.I. Joe, I rated that at 23 points. Star Wars Battle of Jakku, Republic under Siege, I gave that 18 points. That was all in November, but this is starting the month off solid. And I'll be doing a Black Canary issue as well. So, yeah, that's awesome. I super dig it. I think we're right on. Let me know if you agree or if you disagree. Did I miss something? Did I miss some character in there that I'm not seeing or something like that? School me. Let's talk about it. We can jump on and make a podcast anytime. All right. So let me know in comments. Reach out to me. So you know what? That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in to Lunch Break Reviews. For more bite-sized reviews of the latest TV shows, comics, and blockbusters, follow and let me know your thoughts. Want to join the conversation? Reach out, and maybe you'll be the next guest on Nerd Positive or Lunch Break Reviews. And we are sitting at just under 10 minutes. I think that is a success. That's a nice little smoke break or something. Maybe that's what I should call these, smoke breaks. I kind of dig that. All right. Have a good day.